Can you think of a more unique way to begin the new year than with a good cleansing on a spaceship? That's how 1977 began for me. ROMC. As I came through what I call the thick stage, I saw all kinds of interesting faces, some of them in groups. The faces were unusual. They seemed to have very large heads and strange noses. They weren't looking at me. I was just observing them. They were certainly not human faces. I don't know what or who they were, but perhaps I'll find out. These beings were doing something with energy. I was told to hold my hands with palms up, which I did, and I felt a great surge of energy, and I could hear a discussion on energy. I'm going to be told how my energies can be recharged. They are saying that I'll be working with a new level of energy. I'm told that the whole earth is rising into a new energy level. Those who are balanced and are able to receive and accept this new energy will use it constructively for higher purposes, and some will use it for the most constructive purposes. New energies will be coming into the earth level from all dimensions. The many sensitive people on the earth level are going to be experiencing this higher intensity of energy. Ram, very good. Just go with the flow. Okay, they are working to get me into that special vibration so that I continue learning about the mothership where I was before. It will take a little time to get me prepared. Again, I'll travel on a type of light beam. I'm a little out of balance, so they are building up the vibrations around me. They are going to cleanse my vibrations. I'm beginning to pick up that silent sound again. The vibration is speeding up. I feel as though I'm moving rapidly. I'm getting into the right vibration. I seem to be coming into the lower entrance of the mother ship. The light ray is coming out of the bottom, and I'm coming into the dome-like area. Now I'm moving into the chamber. As I described before, the walls are made of a type of light energy. When I first enter, the room seems very small because my consciousness can only penetrate the level right around me. As I begin to get demagnetized and re-energized into this different state of consciousness, the walls seem to open up. Again, as before, my energy body seems to be split from my consciousness. I feel a little bit off-center. Now I'm being guided to step onto a platform where I'm going to get re-centered into the vibration where I'll be working. It's a small platform with a beam coming down onto it. I'm supposed to stand on it. I feel almost as though I'm being stretched or pulled. It's as if I'm in a funnel and am being stretched out until I'm very tall. It's a strange sensation, but it isn't my body that's being stretched. It's an aspect of my consciousness. The ray is coming through the top of my head down to my feet. All around me, very small lights of different colors are shooting into me from all directions, going right up my body. I'm beginning to feel energized throughout my body. The energies are swirling around me. This is a cleansing and balancing process to get me into a more perspective level of consciousness. Now, a more perceptive level of consciousness. Now the vibrations are slowing down. I'm going to step down from this platform. The room still seems very small, and I don't perceive much around me. I'm going to stand very quietly and to tune into what to do next. I see a large flashing light overhead with letters that spell out LISTEN. I'll listen. Everything seems to be moving. I feel as if I were in one of those fun houses where the floor is tilted and you feel unstable. I feel strangely dizzy, and I don't know what is happening. I must listen. I'm being told that it is possible to listen at a much deeper level than human ears can perceive. What they want me to do is to begin to listen at this deeper level which goes beyond the physical ears. It's important for human beings to learn to listen at a level beyond what words can describe. Through inner listening, we can perceive the many dimensions that are within. Humans have trouble listening because so many physical distractions are considered to be the real level of existence. The physical level of the five senses is not the real level. At the real level of existence, we can perceive the truth of human existence through inner attunement. This is something we must work on. In moments of inner silence, if we practice extending consciousness antennas, we can perceive the roots of our own being. It's important not to live in the vibrations of others for our guidance. We must learn to live fully in our own realities, in our own vibrations. By tuning into ourselves, we receive the guidance we need to become real persons. As we start into this new energy phase in the Earth cycle, we are being reminded that the most important aspect of living is to get into attunement with our own personal vibrations. When we listen and tune in, there is no end to the energy levels that we will tap into. They have gotten across their main message, and I perceive that it's time to get back to my Earth consciousness to get beamed down. Ram, thank them for their help and assistance. Okay, I can hear my silent sound, and I must come back to my own working level. I want to report on what I've been perceiving. I feel a very clear state of consciousness. I feel very alert. It seems my auditory perception has intensified. I can hear a beat I haven't been aware of before. I think it's my heartbeat, or it could be the sound of blood going through my veins. But it's so loud that it sounds like a tom-tom beating. So I was doing some experimenting with it. I was doing deep breathing along with the beat. I would breathe in, hold my breath, and the beat would speed up. When I would let my breath out, the beat would slow down again. It seemed that every sound was intensified. At one point I was aware of people standing around. They were dressed in different kinds of costumes and were doing some kind of work with energy. I perceived that a pyramid was being put down over me. Energy started coming directly down from the top of the pyramid into me. I don't know exactly what was happening, but I was observing this and was still highly aware of the beat of my own inner rhythm. I want to see what I'm to do next. At one point I heard a voice that told me to turn the palms of my hands up, and they sent energy right into my hands. This is what's happening now. They have been talking about intensifying the energy level in order to intensify my perception. My higher perception is to become more sensitive and alert. This is an assignment that I must work on at all times. I'm to be constantly perceptive of all levels and dimensions, and must try to pick up my own inner guidance for everyday living. Let me see what's next. Ram, fine. Simply go with the flow. I see a pyramid with many, many steps. It's glowing at the top. I'm going to go up the pyramid. I'm taking one step at a time up the pyramid. It's like going up in vibration. I'm going to receive energy slowly as I go up these steps. They are very short steps, but it's a large pyramid. I can see a bright light at the top. I'm going to continue going up slowly until I get to the bright light. With each step there's a beat. I'm stepping to the beat of my own energy levels as I go up. I can hear the music of balance in my consciousness. With each step I can hear a flood of music. It's like going right up the musical scale. I'm almost at the top. Suddenly my feet feel very cold. I don't know why. The top of the pyramid is pure energy. I'm to walk into the middle of it. As I stand in the pure energy, my feet are starting to get warm. Now I feel cool again, but this time all over my body. But the energy is really penetrating through me. I feel that this energy is penetrating all levels of my seen and unseen dimensions. Now I feel a vibration throughout my body. I'm being told to breathe very slowly and deeply, to breathe in this energy. Then I'm to let it out. The energy is coming right up through the pyramid to the top. I feel I'm swirling around rapidly. I feel invisible. I've become the energy itself. Now a strange thing is happening. I'm standing still. The energy of the pyramid is spinning around me, and I'm starting to lift off. An energy vacuum has been created, and I'm going right up with the energy that is coming out of the top of the pyramid. Now I'm moving very rapidly through a golden tunnel.